Laz at Going Live Radio.
It's ridiculous.
Boobs.
You're killing me, Smalls.
$5.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the lot. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a
Oh
time.
God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the lot and doing nothing but standing on the lot.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault. That's right. It's all Laz's fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud and Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. For the record, today is Monday, May 15th, 2017 here inside Shroud and Avatar. We're in the midst of a free trial throughout the rest of the month here, and all sorts of people coming in over the weekend. And how was everybody's weekend out there? Thanks for joining us, everybody, today. It's definitely been interesting out there. Shut up, Zep. Outsiders.
Man, all my kids gave me gifts yesterday and called me up and said Happy Mother's Day, all kinds of shit.
I talked to their baby mama about that.
One heck of a mother you are, too. Okay.
He's a
That's
mother,
right.
all right. A mother, never mind.
And yes,
Yeah.
yesterday was Mother's Day. And for all you mothers out there, happy belated Mother's Day. Hope you all had a wonderful afternoon with your families and children and all that good stuff. Now, of course, we left off. What are you laughing at?
Everything. Something
I
on my
love it.
screen, but not on yours.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
one of those things? Yeah.
Looking between his legs. That's what
I don't know. Yeah.
I left
Got a picture of Schroeder up on his screen. Is that what he's looking at?
No.
It's dirty.
between his legs. I told you.
Oh, is he showing that again? Jeez, put
What?
that thing away, will you?
What are you talking about? What do you?
I
Well,
have no idea because
our special guest for the day bailed on us.
well, no.
Yeah, he was
I'm
scared.
going to the office.
Is
That's a bit.
as I was saying, if you were tuned in on Friday, you know that Chris was popped in on Friday, and we were at the end of the show, and he had to run for a meeting, and he said he would be back today, and we'll cover that in just a few minutes. He was supposed to come back and join us, but due to
we'll
circumstances
get to him
beyond his control.
probably tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, at some point in the near future.
But what he did tell me was that he was looking forward to coming in and chatting, and that Starr was out with a bout of tonsillitis. But let's just jump right to that. Let's jump to Chris's daily work blog. This will give
Nope.
everybody just
Can't do it. Can't
do it.
Got to
Not
do
gonna do it.
Got to do the update of
Wouldn't
the
be
Avatar
prudent.
number 227 first.
Just jump to the work blog for crying out loud. All right, we'll keep them in suspense.
Because the fun thing about that work blog is, I mean, that's got the fun conversation about it. And so that really does become, okay, let's leave them hanging. So, updated the Avatar number 227, came out on Friday. It's got a bunch of updates, mostly the same old stuff. The making the Oracle Colossus, which is going to be the finale. So the finale is referred to as the Path of the Oracle. One of the crucial scenes in the path.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Wait, spoiler? I mean, they only start off that paragraph with the word spoilers.
I know, man.
It's like, whoops. This is,
spoiler.
Of course, hey.
Headline news, spoiler.
Yeah, the famous depiction of the Oracle from the concept painting by Stephen Daniele, inspired by passages from the Sword of Midras prequel novel by Tracy Hickman. And that was built as a placeholder scene, and it's now being polished. And is that going to be in the Blackblade Mountains, that pass?
I don't know if we've been actually given that information as of yet.
Well, I don't think you've read the book yet, so I
have not.
Okay.
You know I have not. You know I've been waiting till closer to everything being finally released. I've been avoiding as much of the storyline as I can. As much as I know about the game, there's a lot I don't know. So,
okay,
including the storyline, the plot, and all that good stuff.
Cough, cough. Blackblade Pass. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. Blackblade Pass. Then we also do have some information from List Rostov, aka the Energy Vortex, from the Oracle Colossus area, where you've got an explorer, Earl Greyhot, who is from the University of Britannia.
Yeah, I like that guy's tea.
You like that? You like the Earl Grey tea? And you like it hot, just like Jean-Luc Picard?
Yeah, that's right.
The Earl Grey tea bag.
Earl Grey tea bag.
Brings on a whole new meaning on this show, I tell you.
Yeah. So, pictures from the Oracle Colossus are there. I don't even know what to go. There's a magical dais, perhaps related to the magical elements. Don't know, haven't played around with it, so I couldn't tell you.
Ooh, I found some magical elements. What might these be? All nicely placed in a circle.
Wonder what it's going to be. Never seen a circle.
Is that going to be important?
Is it going to be, a magic sigil floating in the sky? Couldn't tell you what that's about. Yeah, that's going to be definitely Blackblade Pass. Oracle Colossus is going to be in Blackblade Pass.
I was going to say, if the lava is any hint, but there is lava throughout the world, but we know the main...
What? Wait, where is lava throughout the world?
Throughout the world?
You've got the Blackblade Mountains with the lava stream.
Right.
Then you have Elysium. The volcano inside of...
over to Elysium Islands. You got the twin volcanoes over there. You got Serpent Spines, got lava underground. There's been lava in several different underground places.
Yeah,
it's underground.
You have to read the book to realize this is reference. Read the book, damn you. Read the book. Yeah.
But Jack, what about all the people out there who haven't read the book?
Well,
what's a book?
They can get the audiobook and listen to it. Or for a small fee,
readers.
For a small fee, I'll read it to them.
For a small fee, they'll pay you not to read it to.
Well, that would be even better if they paid me not to read it.
That an even larger fee for you not to read it.
Yes. Small fee
Yeah,
for
right.
me reading it to you. Large fee for me not reading it to you. Moondial
Almost
Madness.
like a muck jumper.
Yeah. Scotty did do some more updates to the Moondials. And if you actually...
Dial Madness, yes.
Yes.
Some hot stuff coming out here.
If you look at the projection of the constellations, it actually looks really cool, especially in the 3D aspect of it.
Yes, now the different ones they're going to come out with, like this one, the scale of this monstrosity.
You mean
just,
the huge one?
Yeah, I mean, this is just off the chain right there. I mean, can you imagine seeing that, maybe sitting in the center of a town, lighting up a town square at night? I definitely can envision that.
I think it would be really cool. I mean, it makes me
Absolutely.
want to get like the huge one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, screw the Dark Star Moondial. I want the huge one.
It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Everybody's got that guy.
Also, the Release 41 live stream was finally uploaded to YouTube. I hate to tell Barrick this, but there's this feature inside of Twitch where you can like export your videos like right after they're done. And boom, it's up on YouTube. Hate to say that.
I would assume that's what he's using. He's just not doing it immediately after the show. No, huh? Okay. And what is he doing?
Who knows?
Because it don't make any sense to download it then re-upload it. So I mean, though you can do that now with Twitch.
What he's doing is he's doing the local copy and then he's uploading it over the course of several hours, sometimes days, to YouTube.
Oh, geez. Why are they even bothering with a local copy?
Exactly.
I mean, precious bandwidth. Precious.
Disk space, man. Disk space when you've got a 160 gig project, aka Shroud of the Avatar.
The game.
Yeah. It's like, why waste the gig on a live stream? Don't forget, free trial is going to be going on until the 31st, so another 2 weeks. The partnership with Black Sun Game Publishing out in Russia. The localization updates. And it's like, yay, they're localizing.
Russian.
Well, Russian's only 31%. And then the public stats by Robert Thompson, Bobby.
Little Bobby Thompson.
I know, and it's like he's the one that's been releasing that. Don't forget, if you want to hide your name from the public stats, just right-click your name in the top left-hand corner and click on Show Name in Public Stats or Hide Name in Public Stats.
I didn't realize that was actually already in. Very interesting.
That's been in, and we tried to tell you that like last week, but you didn't want to have
Well, it was out there, but I assumed that wasn't going to make its way till next release. I did not know that
it's
was...
been there for a while, and you just didn't want to listen to anybody talking about that last week.
We talked about it. I highlighted it. Nobody said it was actually in.
We tried to, but you wouldn't listen to anybody. Me?
You and me. What did I try and tell myself? We tried. What is this? You got a mouse in your pocket over there?
Go back to the stream last week, and you can watch my stream, not yours, and you can actually see me doing it on the stream. Oh damn! For shame!
You're killing me.
I know. The weekend
Public
20%.
Stats API has got a really great conversation going on in the forums. And of course, you know who's all over that is Umari.
Yeah.
And Umari's got all sorts of great little scripts already up on his website, so you can go ahead and look at all sorts of interesting numbers from the Public Stats API. So I would suggest going to check that out. And for the geeks out there who run guild websites and of the like who want to have all sorts of interesting numbers to look at, I would be checking that out. Just a suggestion.
An average user, so
And
Not
if they
meant for the average user. That's right.
If you do notice that disclaimer that if they don't like what's being done with the data, that they do reserve the right to terminate the public endpoint. Yeah, flash sale, standard 20%, furniture, statues, pets, blah.
And that was this past weekend's sale.
Yes. Then after that, upcoming calendar, we do have release 42 in 10 days. That's what we have to look forward to.
Release 42. That's right.
So
Boys and girls
Not
are
in copper
busy.
days, not in bronze days, not even in iron days. It's in
and definitely
days.
not in game days. Otherwise, it would be like in a few hours.
Well, that would be nice.
Hey, the test server will be up in about, 2-3 days?
If we're really, really lucky, but probably not.
No, he would be right on. It should be up Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, latest Friday, but with what's going down in the office right now, I think we may get a little pre-peak because of what's happening. So let's not forget.
Can't talk about that.
What's happening?
Sure, we can.
And not until we get
We'll
to
talk
Chris's
about it.
work blog.
We'll talk about it in just a minute. That's right.
File your
Sure we can.
cloning.
Don't know what you're talking
Don't
about. Never
forget,
heard
going on through midnight on 31st. What is that? Before the night before the telethon, the magnificent trophy room contest.
Yes, the trophy room contest. There's no need for you to make a submission because Laz and Jack are going to win it.
That's
and we're
it.
going to win it all. And we haven't even discussed the logistics of how we're going to do our trophy room, but it's irrelevant. It's going to be all Laz and Jack. It's going to be epic.
It's going to be epic. That's right. And of course, just wait till you see this stuff because it don't get no better. Oh, who's that running around in the red Speedo out there? That Gorn?
Really?
I have no idea because I don't see anybody in a red Speedo.
It looked like a red Speedo. Mr.
Are you referring to
Completely?
the belly dancer ensemble?
Okay, well, I just saw what looked like a streak of red and it looked like a Speedo because I had the wrong.
Well,
Actually,
earlier he was sitting in your lap and doing all kinds of weird
I'm not
things
looking
trying
at
to
that
get you to
screen.
rise to attention, but obviously you were nothing more than a wet noodle in his...
Yeah, I didn't even know the lovely Sarafina was out there in the audience joining us today.
What?
Target. Can't even target her.
Never.
What's going on with the target in here?
I don't know.
Just hold down your shift and then you can click on
Yeah,
the
it don't
man.
work.
Not my fault you're special there, Zep.
Yeah, special.
Did
Shit,
you
my
get your coffee
ass.
this morning? Where's
Yes,
your
it
coffee?
doesn't. I gotta stand up. What the fuck's going on?
Got to go to get the coffee machine started up in the restroom out there.
I can't target. I can't target nobody. Jesus.
Now, of course, another really good topic out there is Community Project of the Week.
The Airy Fund is ready to serve.
Airy Fun. Good works through gaming. Absolutely. You want to tell the folks a little bit about that? Thex, is Thex here today?
Well, I wish Thex was here.
Thex
Yeah,
is not
Thex
here
is
today.
here. He is in chat, but whether or not he was prepared for this is debatable. But the Airy Fund is the group that just came together before and after with the helping of Iron Maiden, and it is something that both Laz and myself are a part of, and we are going to be helping players in need. So if you have an exigent circumstance, you can always go to airefund.org, fill out a little form so that way we can start helping you. We do have a project that we are kicking off that is going to be supporting a group, but I don't want to give the spoilers.
Till, next month. That's right.
No spoilers for that one yet.
No spoilers for you. Sorry.
So the Air Fund is now a 501c3 corporation. So it is an actual nonprofit. So you can actually make donations directly to the Air Fund to help other gamers in need. We have all kinds of actually good stuff planned for the Air Fund and helping other players. So
that's right. Stay tuned, and we will bring you more as soon as we're ready to release that information to the public. And I think you guys are going to dig it. If you all saw what we did with the Iron Maiden Chemo Relief Fund, Thex stepped up and really knocked that out of the park with a little help from his friends. And out of that came the Airy Fund, and we hope to continue on with the same hospitable service and helping other players out there.
That is correct.
And of course,
new player help.
Help!
What are you going with?
Help!
Yeah, going right down the list real quick.
Don't forget community resources, new players, players helping players, which is the Hospitaler group. Or you can also, don't forget, for all the newbies that are joining the game, tell them please leave their feedback on what can be improved, because we really do want to make this the best game possible.
Absolutely.
Very limited budget, and it's one where we look forward to us coming out of the early access and actually going to live, but we want everything to be working as intended beforehand.
Lights get brighter at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, and don't forget the Star Citizen bundles do expire in with the next set of expiration. So if you have not yet picked that up, you might want to, just because, you know what, it also comes with Star Citizen ships. Yay.
Yep.
If you too would like a ship for a game that will never release, here you go.
What are you talking about? Star Citizen will release in 10, 15 years. They just want to raise $1 billion.
They're not close to their project funding.
They're 1/5 of the way to that $1 billion already.
You just got to keep donating.
Yeah, that's right. I can't believe they've.
But yes, if you want those Star Citizens, they are limited editions. So get them now. And last but not least, if you haven't filled in that backer shipping address and you're expecting physical rewards,
Right?
I want to tell Mr. Completely that he really should be groveling in front of me, not just sitting there.
Well, if you really take a close look at Mr. Completely's face, I swear it looks like Starr Long. If you zoom in on it, it's funny.
Hold on. Examine.
No, you got to look at him from right where you are there. There's Thex showing up.
Hello.
Thex is finally.
Better late than never.
I don't think that looks like Starr at all.
You know?
That is pretty damn hideous.
I don't know. When he was standing in front of me, it looked like Starr. That was my.
What are you insinuating?
Looks like Zeke.
They obviously
what are you insinuating?
More followers.
All you humans look alike to me.
That's right.
Stars.
Nice
Listen,
ears. Look like an elf.
Damn tree huggers. I tell you.
What?
Notice there's no trees on these lots, right?
Yeah,
No, there are lots of trees on the lot. They've just been refined.
They've just been converted into a pavilion. That's right.
They've been refined.
Your chairs.
Yeah, the piano.
Alrighty. Moving right along.
Moving right along, we do have Lum's work blog, where Lum has decided that he wants to update to Unity 5.6.1 fun.
Can we optimize the game first before we update it?
Watch it there. You're getting close.
Well, don't forget it. Whenever they do update to Unity, since it is a
Daddy takes his
160
keyboard
gig
away.
project, it does take most of the day. But as Lum has actually said in the past, that the dialogue machine is outside of Unity, so he can work on the Temple of the Oracle. So he can still do dialogue and quest stuff. Yay!
Yay! Yes. Update to Unity 5.6.
Got one.
Fun. Yeah, 5.6. 1.1. That's right. I see they had to throw that 0.1 in there just to make sure everybody knows they're on the latest version.
Well,
is that the latest version?
No.
It used to be.
Used to be. Let me go check the most current release right now. Let's see.
What is the most current?
It's actually 560 F3 is on the Unity. So I don't know where they're getting the 0.1.
Yeah, well, maybe they're just interpreting the F as a 1. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll ask that question tomorrow.
That is the package download, unless they were given earlier access to one of the newer Unities, which is also possible. Or I could just be smoking crack in my inability to interpret what it actually says on the Unity 5.6 page.
Well, no need to go into all that. We'll figure that out eventually.
Hey, we are a little special around here, so.
Special. So, are you ready for Chris's work blog, or did you want to talk about something else? I was ready for it at the top of the show, if you recall, but
no, you weren't. You were not ready for that. I'm still waiting for the sound to travel more than 15 meters. 15 meters. Okay, so Chris's work blog. We do have lots of work.
Happy Monday.
Well, you have to say Happy Monday appropriately. Happy Monday.
Monday's Sunday.
Today.
Yeah, I don't know about you.
Will likely be unproductive. As I will be feeling with team fallout from the major Unity revision
I believe that was
upgrade.
supposed to be dealing.
And I also need to leave a bit early. Also, Star's out of the office today, which means I have more managerial stuff fall in my lap. Damn.
Oh, my speaker's out, man.
Yeah, he's trying to be dramatic, and he's not doing a very good job of it.
I want my contract. I want my contract.
Lost in the mail.
Tell him, Sanders. Tell him.
Fun for
Where's my
acting
$2?
class.
You guys get on in the mail.
But of course, he's out there supporting the team because everybody's got to ask.
5.6.1. It's clicking
what
the
do I do?
update.
How
and
do
then
I
watching
do this?
Unity crash.
Click next.
See, that's actually
next.
that is actually something that I find oddly disturbing. That
What's that?
Well, because like as a game player, it's like I build my own computers, and it's like I troubleshoot all the software. I do all of it myself.
That's what the problem is.
And some of these devs require technical support internally in the office, which kind of scares me. I know that they're programmers.
Software, not hardware-based.
Software, not hardware. But I'm sorry to say, but the hardware's not that hard either.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's one of those.
Hello, good. Hey, great.
IKEA interview. You know, please take a chair, and there's an IKEA chair sitting on the floor.
No,
Working out of
it's a
class.
function of there are people that are paid substantially less money to fuck with that stuff.
Working out of class, it's called, man.
Can't hear you there.
He said there
Not
people
everybody
paid
also needs
substantially
to know.
fuck less in order to fuck with that shit.
Not everybody
people are
needs
paid
to
way
know.
less to screw with it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then he's also updating plugins and third-party software for Unity 5.6.
And of
So
course,
the funny part in the Portalarium office is that if you actually look at who's doing a lot of the support, it's Chris and Rick, which are...
yes, well, we know Chris builds most of the machines for the new folks, or whenever there's a new machine that needs... they need a new workstation done. He's always the guy who's doing that tech from what we've seen in the past.
Cannibalizing older systems in order to put one together.
For a new...
Yeah, cannibalize.
Yeah, well, we've seen that computer room in various states throughout the years.
Yep.
Literally, different parts were in different states. Some was in Texas, some was in Ohio. Yeah. They just put it together.
It's all manufactured in China. What are you talking about?
Made in China. It's pronounced China.
China. It's going to be huge.
It's just like your huge hands that are
huge.
What
Alrighty, anyway.
that sound was, because
I don't know.
that was completely random, and
is that the rats drinking out of your milk cup over there or something?
something like that. Although there is no milk glass over there.
You got any armadillo smoke? Skunking around over there?
No, not that I know of.
Some possums crawling around in the corner.
Possums are awesome. What are you talking about?
I got them all over the place out
You
here.
hear them at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, just rummaging through a little bit of everything. Raccoons are even better.
Oh, they're fun.
Oh yeah,
They're always fun. All right, moving right along. Let's get on to bigger and better topics out there.
combat.
Actually, I was going to go ahead and talk about the free trial and what's been going on with that and some of that feedback. Of course, we've got the returning player here with us today. I was going to hopefully see if he was going to, wouldn't mind. Actually, he's muted, so as I was going to ask Bruce Shadow what he thought since he's been in this morning, getting reacclimated with the game.
He's completely muted. Yes.
I'm wondering if he just happened to go turn on his radio and he was thinking, oh, he's getting a little feedback. I don't know. We will
I
find
can't deal
out.
with the multiple times. Boom, boom, boom.
But yes, new players coming on in. Has anybody spent any time out there doing any hospitaling, talking to new folks, helping them out, hearing what's going on out there?
I was chatting with a few of them.
Besides me?
Well, you've done. I know you keep on like interrupting them and like telling them how to do things. Yesterday there were only a couple of them hanging out in Owl's Head.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen many new folks make it to Owl's Head yet. Again, most of them. I've been staying in Sultan. I know there's a bunch of people actually hanging out in the outskirts, meeting people and trying to assist them there. And I figure if I just hang out in Sultan like I've always done, the folks who make it there are the people who are more likely to be people who are going to stick around, and they've realized that they can just run past all that stuff, move on, start getting acclimated with the game.
Is that the path that they're all forced on, the one that they end up in Sultan? I couldn't remember.
The visitors go down the path of love by default. They don't get a choice, from what I understand. I have not
No choice whatsoever.
started a new character to try.
So they're
that.
all up in Sultan. Okay.
Well, you would have to register a new account.
You go to the outskirts now. You don't go directly to Sultan anymore.
go from Solace Bridge, the Battle of Solace Bridge, to the Solace Bridge outskirts in the Sultan.
Correct.
Interesting.
And
Amazing.
instead of getting teleported directly into Sultan, you actually have to leave the outskirts and run down in the overworld and enter Sultan now. Is that correct?
I haven't.
Don't everybody answer.
I missed your,
I have no
I missed
idea.
your question because I was reading something else.
Is instead of teleported directly into Sultan like you used to be from Solace Bridge, you actually have to leave the outskirts and go to the overland to make it to Sultan these days. Is that correct?
Couldn't tell you that.
I've not made a new character. Do not know.
That is true, actually.
Still grappling.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
Where's Mr.
Now that was Bo Shadow there. That's exactly who I wanted to chat with there.
Well, yes,
Now,
sir. I'm here.
You are a returning character after how long of a time away was it?
About 6 months, actually.
Yeah, not too long. And originally, you told me when we were talking that you had some lag problems and issues, so you were waiting for some cleanup, and you got the game started downloading again last night, I believe it was, and able to log in this morning. And new user experience. What do you think coming in right off the bat again as
honestly, they've bumped the frames up. I'm quite happy with that because I have a lower end computer. I'm getting about 15, 20 frames more than I was before. So about in the 30 to 40 range.
Nice. And everything else coming in?
Everything else is fine. I mean, still trying to get used to the controls again because it's been a little bit since I've played. But other than that, I'm enjoying myself.
Alrighty.
They are investing a substantial amount of time in redesigning the new player experience with the introductory scenes and introduction to gameplay, everything else. So that may also be very, very beneficial to a lot of these new players. Although some of the feedback that I have that is out there right now is that there still needs to be a lot of work done with the new player experience.
Absolutely. Now, there's several different topics out there in the forums right now. Lots of people throwing out suggestions, and these look like they're coming from our experienced players who did re-rolls of characters and are going through, checking out what's new. Now, I've read some of the actual new player feedback, and it's mixed. Some people like it. Some people go into bullet pointing everything, going, well, this. And one of the things I saw out there that people were hitting on was, of course, that there's no map. They get there and they hit the map function. And of course, that's just unfortunately one of those things here in development. This is a very new scene, just introduced this release. And for those who don't know, the map is made by Jacob White, one of our players. The map is from his site and not actually done by the folks at Portalarium. So it takes Jacob a couple days, week maybe, to get that down into those maps. Yeah, and get that done. Fortunately, I don't know if he's worked out a way to get access to those prior to them being released, so he actually has to wait until the map is released so he can go in and actually map it out for us. So for those of you folks who had that complaint, that's just one of those little things with development right now that we have to deal with, and will be fixed ASAP.
Well, it's also him going through, getting on the QA client, getting an initial feel of it, and then we have to wait because they have also made some changes after it went live in order to resolve some stuck spots and some other things. So the map did change.
Absolutely.
A little bit, but not that much.
Just a wee bit.
Just the tip.
But before we start moving on, anybody else got anything to throw in? What's been happening out there? Anybody got any new events, new news that we need to cover before we start heading down the barrel towards the end of this show?
We've got lots to talk
Jeez, it must be a Monday. Everybody's still asleep out there.
Well, I told you, it's like, I'm just really, really tired right now, and I was up early.
What did you do all day?
Well, I was up early. Had to go to my house. Had to help some guy.
Oh, that's right. You had to go out this morning. I forgot about that. You had to go check on your shit. I cut on my finger,
and so I'm going to end up with tetanus probably in the near future. It's all good.
Death by paper cut.
Death by something, but
it's not going to be death by tavern wench like you want.
No, I would. Well, that depends. I mean, who's going to be teabagging me? Is it going to be you, Rustic?
I got a little shrinkage right now, so I have to try real hard.
Okay.
You see how fast Led stood up once you asked that question?
I'm professional here, man.
But speaking of real hard,
you have a new one?
I have an idea on that. On the map thing.
What is that?
I'd almost debate that it's mostly a lot of conventional MMO players that are used to having a map when the game first releases, so that's probably why they're worried about it.
Well, if you know anything about the actual overworld map, like even the overworld map, it is being changed still to this day, and it's one where the community actually went out and decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and create a map because Portalarium hasn't done one. Because there have been land masses added to for the Solace Bridge outskirts, the Airy outskirt or Blood River outskirts, and that's two different land masses that were added. The third one is going to, I forget what that outskirts is called, but that's interior into the world, so there's no additional land mass there. So they're still tweaking the actual overworld map. And then the scene maps, there are a bunch of scenes that they are uncloning. And as they unclone them, they're also going back and retouching them up. So it's one where it's like, hey, they've got some basic maps, and there's a pledge reward of a map pack, and most of those maps are just crappy.
Now, in all truth, had it not been for Jacob White and other people starting map projects, one of the very last things that Port was planning on releasing was maps. Because they're constantly working on the world. So thankfully, Jacob did such a spectacular job that they've decided to ask for permission, I guess, and use his maps because they are just so damn fantastic out there.
Yes.
And thanks to that, players have maps now. Otherwise, we wouldn't even have them going into release until, of course, release. So
we have some maps, like certain town maps and stuff like that. And you had the physical map item, and you had to use it from your inventory.
Yes,
and it would open up
a couple initial. And again, there is a World Atlas pack of maps of towns and cities out there that was a reward. But again, I think it's.
I don't think you should have a map unless you have the map in your inventory, though. I agree with that concept. Like just pressing M and being able to pull up something in game. Yeah, but only if you have the map on you. That's my thought about it.
Interesting.
I agree with Arius on that, just because it gives a reason to actually someone to go out and find the in-game resource for the map.
And actually have the physical map in their pack.
Yes.
Yes.
That also becomes like one where you can learn the cartography skill that's not in-game. This is non-existent. And that way you could create your own maps.
For the non-existent yet to make an appearance treasure hunting.
What? Yes. And fishing for bottles. Fishing bottles. Yes.
Well, we need sailing for that. I mean, well, we don't need sailing for that. But
sailing.
I always found fishing in the ocean was always better than fishing off a pier for some reason. I don't know why.
You know what? I GM'd fishing in a backpack, but we won't discuss that.
Fishing in a backpack.
I had water tiles. You remember that, don't you?
Bards have to create music. It would be nice if cartographers created maps. Not that I'm putting down Soda Map at all. I'm not putting that down. I'm just saying though that it would be more progressive for the game. Like it would help with the game. Immersive. Thank you.
Immersive. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that also adds something to the player-driven economy because, you know what, not everybody's going to go out and become a cartographer and, hey, here's this map of this scene. Did you want to buy it?
Well, one of the things I see and hear a lot, and we had a couple of new streamers in this weekend, and that was fun to see. We were on Saturday night and had a couple new guys in, and 3 of them were streaming while they were testing out and playing and having a good time. I want to give a shout out to the vegan gamer out there who's followed us in all our channels and subbed to our YouTube, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. And these guys were digging it. You know, they're out there running around having a good time and just enjoying the world and showing it off. And it's interesting to see some people doing pretty much what we started out doing.
Oh, yeah.
Was 3 of them running around together in the world with 3 different streams, so you can see it from 3 different standpoints. And of course, they are having a good time. They're having a couple cold brews and having a good time while they're out there doing their stream. So go check those guys out. Fun stuff out there as well. Of course, don't forget to check out all the streamers out there. Go out to Twitch TV and do a search on Shrouded Avatar, and you'll be surprised how many different folks are out there streaming, bringing you all sorts of great stuff from inside the community. And with that, let's talk a little bit about the community, like our latest sponsor.
Oh, we have a new sponsor?
The Novian Lottery.
Oh, the Novian Lottery.
Our newest branded sponsor, because the Solania Lottery is no more. Solania
it's not
Lottery.
The Novian Lottery, it's the Novia Lottery.
Well, thanks to Laz not being able to remember it and always calling it the Novia Lottery, ASO Wonder has decided to go with that as his official lottery name, and you can go out to novialottery.com now, and ASO is going to be keeping you updated on the lotteries, the draws, all the latest, greatest stuff out there. And of course, if you haven't checked out the Novia Lottery yet, you can go out to novialottery.com and get the latest information on the lottery.
And currently tickets are sold in the town of Minwent, which is southwest of Brittany, and the tickets are sold on the first vendor on your left upon entering the town.
That is correct.
And it better be correct, since I'm getting this information right off of novialottery.com.
Right off the website.
Yes. And don't forget that there are 25 tickets sold per drawing, and then he does a /roll 25 until 5 different numbers have been selected. And the draw format will be in reverse order. 5th place draw will be done first, concluding with the first placed, which is the last drawing. And everything is done. Thank you, Arius.
That's right. So don't forget to go out and check out the Novia Lottery. Get your tickets today, folks. And of course, it brings us to that time of the day.
Well, we kind of blew through that time of the day. Don't forget that you can always download the NBNN app.
Get on my screen, then.
I just accidentally deleted an icon that I shouldn't have. Who the hell is it? Okay, so don't forget that the NBNN app is available on your electronic devices. So if you have an Android phone or an iPhone or an Amazon Kindle, go to the respective stores and you can download the NBNN app. It's got the best links that you will need for Shroud of the Avatar, including the NBNN community calendar, which is also on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button at the top. And don't forget, all times on the community calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as New Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
And since Laz has taken all the public Google calendars that he could find related to Shroud of the Avatar and put them all together for you, and if you see a calendar or you know of a calendar that is not added, and it is
you have a calendar
and you want it added to the NBNN calendar, just contact news@nbnn.info, and eventually that guy will do something with it. And all those inappropriate pics that you weren't supposed to share, you can send those to nudes@nbnn.info, and Scroda, myself, and Laz will curate and collate those and put them in the proper categories.
Get your nudes in, because they're going in the NBNN calendar.
Yes, the NBNN calendar will be a great hit. Low prices on.
You will be able to get your own. That's right.
$1 gold each.
No, I'm talking physical calendar, dude. You could be able to buy this thing.
That would be hilarious.
You guys think I'm joking? I'm not joking.
Print out the physical calendar.
Why wouldn't I sell a calendar?
In-game nudes. That would be hilarious.
It would go over great, I believe.
It'd be awesome.
And if not,
I've got mine submitted. I don't know what's taking people so long.
Oh God! So I've got those pictures from Friday. They were in the portfolio.
Yep. And yes, Scrodo does wear the hat and only the hat.
Yes.
Always wear the hat.
And you know this how?
Hey, news@nbnn.com.
nbnn.info. nbnn.com is a completely different site.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, don't go to
nbnn.info. Info.
You can go to nbnn.com, but
you might be in
like
for a little
going
surprise.
to whitehouse.com.
Yeah. Okay, so today at noon 6 or 12 and 6 around the clock, two idiots interpret the news so you don't have to, on a show called Lunch with us on WRFB.
WRFB. Radio
Free Britannia. Today at 4 on Avatar's Radio, Grumpy Old Gamer is taking the alternative route. At 7 p.m., you need to go to the town of Verret Chaos and join in at the Pub of Extraordinary Thought for the weekly Open RP event. Because you know what? All great adventures start in a bar somewhere. It's like nothing ever goes wrong when alcohol is involved. Nothing.
Alcohol and sharp weapons. Nothing ever goes wrong. No.
Why do all great adventures begin in a bar? I don't know.
Alcohol.
Couldn't tell you. 7 o'clock on
because the bar is the measure of progress.
Oh. At 7 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
This is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock on AR is going to be the Monday Nights with DJ Killy. At 9 p.m., the Order of Vengeance has their weekly guild meeting in the open PvP town.
With the proper PvP-ness
of vengeance. Nothing could ever go wrong there. And that's between 9 and
open
9:30.
PP? I hate when that happens.
They need a Band-Aid. Did you offer to suck the venom out?
Yeah, you got a snake.
It's like, oh,
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
yeah.
The scorpion stuck me right here.
Yeah. The final event of the evening is going to be on WRFB. And that's the record version.
WRFB.
And that's our community calendar for this Monday, May 15th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar. You're just really not feeling it.
I know.
Monday's just kicking your ass today.
It's that waking up early thing. I mean, it's like I didn't get all the beauty stuff.
Nobody tells you. I know you had to go out today.
10 o'clock, huh?
I got to make sure Jack gets a siesta now before the show. We got to put that in his contract.
Contract?
Is he gets his siesta and he gets to get fluffed by Led Zepp before the show every day.
Well,
Hey,
as long as he takes his teeth out again, I'll be fine.
what the hell?
Moving right along.
Moving right along, we do have to thank our sponsors. You want to remind people about SodaCon?
Of course. Got to remind everybody about SodaCon. Of course, let them know. SodaCon Austin 2017 is happening in Austin, Texas this October. Get your tickets now. You can go to sodaconaustin.org and get your tickets. You can sign up and get the cloak only if you know you're not going to attend. But, of course, got to remind everybody that your early ticket purchases help get the venue set up. So the more people who sign up early, the quicker we can get you the information on where the venue is going to be and all the other great stuff that's going to go along with it. So get on out to sodaconaustin.org. Get your tickets today. Sign up and come join all the other avatars as well as the developers down in Austin. It's going to be one heck of an event. And you'll be able to get down there and ask questions, meet and greet people and the developers, and have a great time with all your fellow avatars. SodaCon Austin 2017.
Yay!
Yay! If I can just figure out where to turn that off now, I'll be okay.
What, are you trying to figure out how to push buttons again?
Yeah, trying to figure out how to get those buttons to work properly. And of course, don't forget, you can catch us throughout the week. You can catch the Deco Divas every Wednesday and Thursday. You can catch the Wake Up Crew every Saturday morning. And you can catch Zeke the Freak Cooper and Woodrow Beefcakes every Saturday night on the Swap Shop on WRFB. Grimy Traders Auction House. If you want to start your own auction, you got some swag you want to put up, check out the auction house. It's free to sign up, free to list, free to use, and you can start your own auctions. GrimyTraders.com. The Ockenshire Markham Farms for all your wholesale cotton reagents, vegetables, ale, and much, much more. Located in Dawn's Keep, just south of Central Brittany, with the shop also located on Shroud Marketplace for your convenience. Our friends and family over at the Britannia Mining Company want you to come on down to Market Road and check out all the vendors for all your crafting needs. Black Rock Cove is now open to you and your vendor. If you want to get a vendor in a Black Rock Cove, go check it out. Go on down and enter and take a look at all the notes there, and there's all the information you need. Otherwise, check out Ezekiel Cooper and he'll get you situated. Also located in the Quell region next to the Exeter Mines for your mining convenience and pleasure. Of course, Jacob White, Sodomap.com. Don't have to say any more about that. Relics by Rild. Ben over at Relics by Rild giving you the best Shroud of the Avatar swag. That's right, like the shirts Jack and I wear. Also, hats, patches, bumper stickers, and much, much more. And if you want to save a little cash when you check out, use the promo code NBNN when you check out at relicsbyrild.com, and you'll save 10% off your swag. Last but not least, the shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Jack's going to tell you boys and girls all about it. Or not.
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That means that vendors have put up their own wares, responsible for pricing their own things and doing everything else. There's almost 50 different players that are registered as vendors on Shroud Marketplace. All kinds of things are up there for sale. You can check out Auchenshire and Markham Farms for all of your reagent and crop needs. You could go to Sater's Stinky Sewer Shop for your Crowns of the Obsidian, Game Gold, other things. Wolfdom Shop, which has your cheese sign writing, wood, some gold, and some houses. All kinds of stuff. Or you can, if you're looking for teleports and recall scrolls, you can visit my shop. If you're looking for someone to follow you around and be your in-game bard, you could go to Scrota's shop. Or if you're looking for weddings and more, you need to contact Laz.
This guy. Weddings and more by Laz. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. We're going to be doing a wedding upcoming soon. Our own ASO Wonder of the Novian Lottery is going to be marrying his special gal here soon in-game. And of course, Weddings and More by Laz, taking care of all the details so that the happy couple doesn't have to worry about all that. Check out Weddings and More by Laz, shroudmarketplace.com. And of course, we can't forget the most important people out there.
Jesus?
You guys, and you, and you, and you. Ooh, and especially you. We love you a little bit more than we love everybody else. That's right.
Wow. That's Arius because he's cheering on my stream.
You guys, I tell you, you're spreading the love out there. I love this shit. But yes, I got to thank you guys for listening. Got to thank you guys for joining. Got to thank you all for tuning in. As of course, we will be back with more on Lunch with Laz and Jack tomorrow. Hopefully our own Chris Spears, aka Athos, will be joining us and answering those questions that are burning on everybody's mind. So stay tuned for that and much, much more here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. We'll be back with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, and hopefully some time with Chris tomorrow. Till then, have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all then.
Is it nap time yet? I want to take a nap.
It's all Aunt Sam's fault.
I did not have a requisite amount of caffeine today.
No, you did. I go take your nap.
I don't know if I should.
Why is there a pair of hands floating around?
It's an invisible.
I don't know. Looks like a mine. We're clear.
It's a mine.